So we just mentioned that it's the Sefirat is the 23rd day of the Sefirat. BORUCH Netzach, we're transitioning to Tefilin Netzach. Like I said, my friends, I know this was last night, Rudy. My friends, son's friends, are, because they share it in a group, and Charles who shared it with us. So Charles shared it to me, and then I shared it to my family. My family put it on their status, I put it on my status, and then loads and loads of people are saying that they remember it. So it's all positive. This is how you accumulate spiritual investments. You and also last night, this was Rudy last night. It was a big deal.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of people there.
I just watched a bunch of his new things.
Yeah, so my van went through. It was a triple sold out.
And it
packed.
was,
And now I'm working with YISRAEL Fleischer. He's a new story.
He just had a great interview
with Piers Morgan. I've been talking to him for a few months, and I was like, I got to close this dude. So I'm working with him now. Piers Morgan. The other guy, Shem Shemena. But anyway, he doesn't know enough Likutei Moharan, that guy, the other guy. But anyway, YISRAEL Fleischer is good.
Is he Jewish? Was the other guy Jewish?
He's Jewish, but I don't know. It's like bagel Jewish, maybe.
No.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, but that's his job. That's what he does. He's a journalist. That's what he does.
He's been concentrating a lot on the war.
Yeah.
He's got an angle.
Yeah, who cares? The good thing is the Jew came on and did a good job. Okay, here we are. Hey. We're learning Torah Hey. We already went through important concepts of bringing out the Kedusha, the Nitzas HaKodesh, and every single thing. Even in Piers Morgan, there's a Nitzos, there's Osius. Everything's made of Hashem's Torah. And then we're learning how to, by being Kovish at YITZCHAK, right now it's Gavurish of Netzach, being Kovish at YITZCHAK, that's Megala more the divine, the Elikus and everything, the whole Davar. So that's the Koyach. It says, Ki yesh shnei minei ahavos. Then now we're going to learn a new section. There are two kinds of love. Achashi ahavish shabiyomim kamosh. Oh, this we did already. Yeah, there's Yomam V'layla, that's something else. So, yeah, we did this already. So we're going to now skip ahead. I think we're going to just skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, to this. Kashigala Pinimiyat, this concept. Sorry, man. Just trying to be helpful. Can we turn the page one?
Is it in hay still?
Yeah, still in hay. Here, the bottom. Shezgala Pinimiyat Hani Alakuso. When we reveal that the Pinimiyat is godliness, this is really what we're here for. When the inner essence of godliness is revealed, Azayis Abba Shalom. Then we get to the level of Shalom. Everyone's trying to ask, how do we get rid of this divisiveness in the world? How do we get this whole left and right, or whatever way it manifests, lack of Shalom bias in marriage, in business, in countries and politics and everything? How do we make more Shalom?
I mean, it seems based on what it's saying by getting closer to Hashem.
Yeah, and what does it mean get closer to Hashem? Instead of just saying a general concept, it means to reveal the Pinimiyat, the inner. To realize, I'll give you a moshel that works for me. Yeah, we've got this whole external world. You go on to say Netflix or any of these internet apps, you go onto your phone, and each thing opens up, another thing opens up, another thing. Some of these computer games are like worlds within worlds within worlds, and they're just going to get more and more intense. It's augmented, AR, VR, AI, and just grow and grow and grow and grow, these alternative worlds on these screens. What's the nimshal? What's Hashem trying to teach us with this whole technological revolution going on in front of our eyes? It's to teach us within each human being there's endless worlds. That's the key. To learn how to tune into the inner reality within each human soul. One rabbi once told me, he says he has all the joy he needs from just dealing with his inner world, his mechomas yates, his fight with YITZCHAK and getting to know himself, than all the movies and all the entertainment in the world. Just dealing with that inner reality is so intense that in itself gives me all the sipuk, all the joy and pleasure that I need for this
dealing
world.
with his own reality.
Yeah. And that's something which the world is forgetting because everyone's trying to get out of their reality into these machines.
I just thought of something interesting. In the past, before all of this electronics and stuff to make us not think about life in the world, before that there was the stars.
Sure.
That were so far. What are they even there for?
They studied the stars.
I believe they were there for for us to say like there's more to this world.
Sure.
That
The
there's,
philosopher,
you know, and then but then
That's a good point.
once we stopped looking at the stars,
Oh.
because why would we look at stars once we have like all this electronics and
Yeah.
this and that? So I feel like so that, you know, then God had to reach us like through that. Think about how the games were at first. They were
Basic.
they were so basic, and now, like you said, now there's like
The
so
philosopher
much
through the
depth.
technology. It's true.
And,
It is
and
wondrous.
robots are able to write
As long as we
stories.
connect it back to Hashem. But the point to just, he says in this pasuk, he says, Moina, he counts mispar lechochavim, the number of stars, kulam shemos yikra, and all of them he gave names. So we have to realize that the heavenly bodies are filled with wonders as well. And the Gemara brings it up, even brings calculations how to number the amount of stars. And so I remember learning in Gemara Brachas, it's basically to teach us the Neflas Abori, but the fact that Chazal were able to number the stars, they were able to quantify it, because they were so huge, even without science. They had the inner wisdom. Because the point is, once you have the root, this is what the world doesn't know. I wanted to say this on Joe Rogan one day. I'm speaking to one of these guys called Zuby. Zuby's a big guy. He said I'm on his radar. Zuby's been on Rogan a few times now, and he interviewed Elon Musk recently. So I want to get on his thing, and then through Zuby, I want to then jump onto Rogan somehow. Yeah, and why I want to do this? Just to say this one nakuda. This for me would be enough for humanity to know that they think that all the great wisdom is coming out from science. All the great wisdom is coming out from the root. It's coming out from the neshama, from the soul, from Hashem Yisbarach, from Chazal, from Tzaddikim. That's what all the root of wisdom is. And every person deep down knows that's true. Because why do they have the most important things in life come from the soul? Love, values, everything that's really important. The only thing that distinguishes us between us and animals and technology is going to be the soul level. And this is what the world needs to, and this is Tzaddikim are bringing this out. So he says here, it's Gala the Pinimiyat, this is the godliness, like you said, closest to Hashem. This is going to increase peace in the world. This is where we ended off when we were learning last time. Yeah, that it's going to reveal in everywhere that there's knowledge. We learned this in the Shira with Rav Shlomo. That das is the key. Das is internalization. Das is bringing alive Yiddishkeit, bringing alive Chochmah Bina into reality. Yeah, this is what the world is missing. Das, true wisdom, true knowledge, true application. This is the key. But the world is going to eventually be filled up with der. Well, the big letters from Rabbi Nachman is da. He always says da. He wants you to know. It has to be internalized. It has to take you up to a higher world. When you learn Torah, you have to be able to go into Alomas, into Pinimiyas. If someone learns Torah and he only thinks of it in an external way, he's not really learning Torah properly. Torah is with Ava and Yira, is with love and fear. Chida v'chimu, it's with emotions, it's with intellect, it's with inner realities. It should trigger inside you deep concepts. Like you said, the whole concept of the stars, when we're talking, that's how Torah should awaken inside you, deep awareness, a deep part of your soul. And that in itself is das. That's Gala Hava Shebedas. And this reveals the love in the das. Zahaya Yom Echad Yevad El Hashem. And this is going to be one day we're going to know Hashem. Shegala Hava Nikra Yom. And we already said before that Hava is connected to the idea of Yom. Right now we're counting Sphira. So every day is connected to a different meter. And the foundation of all the meters comes out is Chesed. And Chesed is the Pinimiyat of it's the externalization of Ahava. When you do kindness for someone, where does it come from? Love. Yeah, love. It's connected. Ahava and Chesed are together. Avram Avinu was Ava and Chesed. The Pinimiyat, I think, of Chesed is Ava. It's love. That makes sense, no?
Mm-hmm.
A person does kindness because they love. They want to do good. Really, love is to give. To give. Ahav, Lashon giving, if Tesla says. Yeah. So this idea that the Gala Ahava Nikra Yom. And he brought a proof already in the previously when we were learning last week, that earlier this week, the idea that Hashem commanded each day, commanded it with love, chasto, with kindness and love. And the Torah and the Pinimiyat that was hidden, when Hashem looked into the Torah and he saw the light and it was good. Holy rabbis, kitov legonas. This good had to be hidden. It's very important to realize that where's the good? In the hiddenness. This makes sense of everything in life. Why we struggle, the idea of constriction, the idea of pain. Right now, like what we went through in history, as Holocaust, Shem Shemaim, we weren't there. Like maybe we were on a spiritual level, but we weren't there right now. So we can't really must understand what it was like. But now, just trying to understand what's going on in Gaza, all the boys that were killed yesterday, all these kind of crazy things going on. There's all gunners. The light is hidden. The Tov is hidden, because really, as Hashem wants only to do, create life and each day of life for good, for love. So how can it be all these things seemingly of Gevurah, eternity of Gevurah? How could it be? So the answer is, it's teaching us that inside Ki Tov Legonis, you have to hide the good. Ki Or Torah is one of the reasons why you have to hide it, because the Rishonim would take hold of it. Imagine you give these Rishonim nuclear bombs. What are they going to do? They give them away nuclear detonations instead of just these RPGs. Lo aleinu, they instead of these little missile launchers, they actually could launch at people nuclear missiles. They just would be game over already. The Hashem doesn't let that wisdom and power enter these evil people's hands. Yeah, he doesn't let it. He won't let them have it, because they can't destroy Am Yisrael. Am Yisrael can never be destroyed. We're Am HaNetzach. We're an eternal nation. So he doesn't let that light of wisdom, that nuclear can power the whole world cleanly. So we don't need all these coal mines and all this issue about the environment. Now it can be resolved very quick. Hashem gave us wisdom to have nuclear power, and that can power everything. He gave us eternal power, that we could just power this world. We don't have to have all these energy issues and environmental issues and all this nonsense. Hashem gave us all the tools to live with full vitality, enough food, enough drink, enough panasa. He gives us everything we need. We just have to obviously be a mensch and use it properly. Use it the way the Tzaddikim use it the way the Rabbanim are guiding us. The Fi Shulchan Aruch, the Fi Shas, the Torah. The Torah is where the ore is hidden. So when you're going to find out where the light is hidden, it's in the Torah. That's Hanukkah, it's Megala, the light, the Lamed Vav Nevis, the Lamed Vav Perceptions of Shas. When you're learning Chazal, and you're learning the sages, you're going into the 36 lights of the Lamed Vav Tzaddikim. There's 36 hidden Tzaddikim and revealed Tzaddikim in every generation. This is the light. Ki Tov V'ganas, Ki Or Torah Zos Ein Olam Kedai Shtamish Bo. And why? The world it's not Kedai for the world to get that light, because they're not going to use it properly. Yeah, you can understand that. No? Look at what's going on, how scared the world is about AI and all this technology. Because they're scared it's going to get in the wrong people's hands. And that's a valid taina. That goes back to Shas. Elon Musk saying it again and again recently. We don't want this technology to be in power of some bad dudes. What if they have these supercomputers and they have all these robots and stuff? You don't want them having it. They're not going to use it to help humanity. They're going to use it to control and destroy. So we don't want that. The Torah nikra tov, because the Torah is called good. Shenamar ki lechet tov nesatelem. So Hashem put it into the Torah, which is a safe place for the or to be. Because Hashem gave us His good, nikra or, kamosha kosev Torah or. It's fairish, Torah or. Torah is light. Yeah, it's galahava. Loving kindness, whereas the inner Torah is hidden. And also Tzaddikim hidden and concealed from the world doesn't deserve benefit. You see this idea. We have also Tzaddikim. We're going to get to that in a minute. But this is where we got to Torah or. Torah is light. So let's know. Yesh gam kein tzaddikim shem sofonim mistarim. So there's also tzaddikim who are hidden and revealed. I do believe I've met such people. Yeah, one of my rabbanim, I think Rav Samet, I think he's one of the tzaddikim mistarim. You know Rav Samet? Remember him? He's one of the tzaddikim hidden. Rav Samet.
He's from Warsaw.
They just call him the mashgiach, and of Osameach, and he answers phone calls for Shmer Saloshem, but he's a tzaddik. This, if you watch him day after day, I used to learn with him every day for a few years, and I still phone him, and I still, have what to do. And I watched the way he did tzedakah, and the way he just shemesh chachamim, the way he serves Hashem. He was often fasting. You heard of Samet? He was originally a rabbi for the army before he came to.
Is his son Yankee?
I don't know.
Because there's a summit who you can pass money through if you want to give money to somebody.
So I think they're more like Yushami families, those kind of guys.
Okay.
He's from America.
This is American.
Yeah, American.
Yankee summit.
No, oh really? Maybe he's got a vision as a son. So he did have a son who became Chassidish, so you never know. So we don't want everyone to know about these tzaddikim this time. When I tried to put him in the Ami magazine, he wouldn't let me. I wanted to do a whole interview with him. I was speaking to the editor, and they wouldn't let me do it. He's not interested. He's not interested in mefasim who he is, advertising his righteousness. He's not interested. And then there's Tzaddikim who need to Mefasim. Like the Baruch Rebbe wasn't Mefasim himself, but he was Mefasim Torah's Chabad and Shlichus and the Mashiach and all these beautiful things that we know that we needed from the Rebbe. Tzaddik Nikra Tov, K'may Shekosov Amru Tzaddik Ki Tov. And the Tzaddik is good, as it says in the pasuk. The Tzaddik is called Tov. Nikra Or, K'may Shekosov Or Zrul Tzaddik. We say this all the time. Or Zrul Tzaddik. Say on Yom Kippur. We say every Leil Shabbos, or you say to him, Or Zrul Tzaddikim. Yeah, the idea that this light was implanted to the righteous people. It's Gala Tzaddikim Sfonim, and when we reveal the hidden Tzaddikim, or Torah Safona, and the Torah that's hidden, Azai is Gala Shalom Rav Ba'olam. Then we get tremendous Shalom, abundant Shalom in the world. When we start to hear about these Tzaddikim start becoming revealed, then it brings tremendous revelations of Torah and revelations of Shalom in the world.
What's the hidden Torah?
The hidden Torah would be Pinimiyat Torah, what we're talking about, explaining Pinimiyat, like the fact that this connects to that, and we understand the deeper the root of everything. When you look at something physical and when you understand the root level of it,
So it's not Kabbalah.
it probably has a
something like
connection.
that.
I mean, it's Pardes.
Sure.
Pshat, Pardes is Pshat, Rem is Drosh, Sod. It's going with inner and inner and inner, deeper levels of the Pardes of the garden, till you get to the Sod. The Sod is secret, so that is known as Kabbalah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the hidden Torah seems it would be like anything besides like the regular pshat when you read it, right?
Yeah.
Like
But
anything
once
on a
again, it
deeper
has to
level
be
of-
learned with that inner awakeness. Means your soul level, your soul is awake when you learn. You're in a relationship with Hashem. You're not just learning it intellectually. People who learn Kabbalah intellectually is a big mistake. That you can enjoy it, it's interesting, but it's not the point. It comes with, like the Arizal. I remember once I sat by Morgenstern. He was talking about Hakdama to learning Kabbalah. And not that I went and sat and learned with him, but I'm just like on an external level, I was sitting, happened to be in the room at the same time, and he was talking about it. And he said one of the things he said over from Chaim Vital is it has to be learned with good midas and simcha. Two disclaimers. You want to start learning deep Torah? Midas tovot, good attributes, and simcha. Which, think about, Sefirat Haomer, we're working on our midas, and what the goal is, not just to makabel the Torah, like, I know how to learn Chumash and Shas, but also to makabel the Torah b'hava, b'simcha. It should be a simchadika thing. It should be something that affects you on an inner level. It's the Yotzai of the Baal Shem Tov, the Hilul of the Baal Shem Tov. The Baal Shem Tov was all about Avos Hashem and Yiras Hashem and bringing in the Yichud, the unification. So this is the kind of Torah that Hashem wants us to connect to. There's a Yichud, it's unification, the Pinimiyat Torah. And that's what the Tzaddikim, when they're revealed, from hidden to revealed, that's what they're Megala, and they bring out Shalom in the world. Shechabru kol hafchim yachid. They bring all the opposites together. So suddenly all this concept of left and right and all this stuff that goes on becomes nonsense, because we're all Jews. We're all Yidden. Amei kulam tzaddikim. We're all righteous internally, on the inner level, and they miyachid everyone together. So now no more machlokas, no more fighting this person, that person. Everyone on the Pinimiyat level is joined together, because on our root level we're all righteous. We're all connected to the Or. We're all connected to Hashem. We all have righteous souls. We have souls that want to do good. So then there's no more machlokas anymore. On the Pinimiyat level, yeah, we say that all the time. He's bringing shalom between the higher levels of ourselves and the lower levels. He's bringing shalom, the heavens and the earth. There's constant. That's the idea. We're bringing shalom. So what happens then? The wolf can now dwell with the lamb. Because now what happened? We revealed the love of knowledge. And Nikra Yom Echad, Yivad Allah Hashem. That we will know in this one day Hashem. And what's going to happen? That's going to be a time which is not going to be day, not going to be night. And this kind of love is going to be above time and above any attributes. It's this abundant love, this deep connection. And that's okay. Let's read the underneath the summary of this whole concept. Adam Sakla Vakish Tamid to the Shalom. A person needs to all the time ask. Rabbi Nachman wants us to daven for it. Rabbi Nachman because he wants us to daven for Shalom. Shalom bein Kol YISRAEL, Shalom between all of Yisrael, Shalom Pinimi b'midosav, and an inner Shalom with our attributes. Mo'iris ha'chayav shel kol echad mehem. To waken up in the life of everyone. Amen. So la hasagas Shalom who devekes b'Torah v'tzadikim. And in the middle, we have to then understand the devekes b'Torah tzadikim. This is the summary we're doing here. review this underneath. Yeah? Or Ein Sof Mitzui B'chol. And the infinite light is not found in everything. Is found in everything. Or Ein Sof Mitzui B'chol. It is found in everything. That's what we just learned. In every single level, in every single place, every time. That infinite light of Hashem is found in everything, in every single place, every time. This is a big, strong point. And once again, the Baal Shem Tov, it pushed into the Chassidim that we should reveal Hashem's infinite light in everything, in every place and every time, even in Gaza, even in wherever, in Brooklyn, wherever you are, wherever you end up, in London. Feel b'shonos, even the nations, the language of the nations and all their work, the businesses. Remember, we spoke about that last time. Mishum kach efshe tamid l'motzos Hashem, because it's possible to always find Hashem. That's the kind of will of a Jew, should be constantly looking for Hashem in everything. Nevertheless, shehu, or in every place too. In every place he finds himself. This is important. To reveal this light in these places, in these far off places, a person has to control his YITZCHAK, his inclinations, achnas, and humble himself and his midas, all the not good attributes. It's a hester upon him, and he has to remove the covering ups that go on in life. Megalas it's osius, and reveal the light, the letters of the Torah that are hidden deep inside these moments of life. You're being challenged, you're having a difficult moment. Inside there is the letters of the Torah. And we said Torah Torah is light. So inside those moments is light. And it's deep inside those things. That means we have to go deep into life and to experience life on a deeper level than just superficially. And by subjugating the bad, this brings us a tremendous amount of extra light in the osis of the Torah and in the letters of the Torah. And since there is no chashash that this would, the external forces will draw out. They're trying to get from this inner light, and there's not going to be a problem there because you're in a good place. You're focused on the Ratzon Hashem. You're controlling your attributes, and you're not allowing the external forces to grab hold of this light. Kol mitzvah midah v'yom hem is galmus ahavas Hashem YISRAEL. And every mitzvah and aspect of the day is like a galamus, is like a gamor. I'm not sure what this word means. Ahavas Hashem YISRAEL. Ki mitzvahs kafiyas hara. Choices ahavas zu Moharan. Ahavas b'zgala Torah b'zgala lanu b'zman hazeh. Ulam shana gam Torah nester shasida b'zgalas b'masa Mashiach. And when Mashiach comes, all this Torah, all this inner light is going to be revealed. There won't be no problem with the external forces getting any hold of it. It will be completely revealed, and we'll be able to reveal the light and the truth of the Pinimiyat, the inner aspect of everything. And this is going to help us, just like we said by Tzaddikim, they're going to be Megala as well, reveal themselves. And this is going to bring tremendous shalom to the world. Amen.
Does Charles have something tonight?
Charles is on tonight. Zara Shimshon.
I'm going to walk up.
Shkoyach. Baruch Adonai Mavoyla.